In case you're wondering what it's like being transgender under this new administration, I just got my new passport in the mail and they changed the gender to male because of Donald Trump. In case y'all want proof, there's my picture, very cunty. And yeah, there's a big ugly M. Yay!
If that's real, because I don't know how she got that passport that fast. He's only been
Well,
in
he
office.
said before they were putting X on the passport. That's under the Biden administration.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, now he's saying that they are aligning with his biological sex, which
Well,
is real.
which is what I'm just saying, that it happened very fast because
Oh, I
Donald
see.
Trump just did it. So these people lie. But if it's true, that is freaking hilarious. Sis, you can always not get a passport. You can always stay your butt home and get saved. Like you can always go to church. You like stop going to these other countries and bringing that mess.
I know, but this again, they hate the truth. They hate the truth. They want to do everything they can to push against it, and so they get all this type of plastic surgery, putting all this type of makeup on, and it's still to see that this on the passport says their biological gender. They can't take it. It drives them crazy.
Exactly. And then all the black folks, and I'm coming for them again, because I was watching again when Michelle Obama, y'all, they love, y'all love Michelle Obama. Y'all love Mish, okay? Mish is sitting down with what's your boy
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade with Zaya Wade,
Wade.
saying that she's so proud of her and nobody said anything. Like y'all are claiming the name of Christ. Like everybody who claimed the name of Christ depart from sin. Nobody wanted to boycott. Nobody said Michelle didn't have to issue an apology because black women, black girl magic, they all they're always right. They're always good. Everything that they do is right. No one called her to the carpet, and instead of them saying, wow, I'm really glad that President Trump did this out loud, they're saying it when you're on the phone with them. They're like, oh, well, I actually agree with him. And, I agree with him with the transgender stuff. I agree with him with the gay stuff. Well, post it on Facebook.
Right, right. Right, but it's one that you brought that up because, like you said, instead of boycotting that, instead of talking about that, making Facebook posts, social media posts, they stay silent. But what they choose to boycott is the DEI. The DEI. And here we have Al Sharpton out here talking about that. So this is the latest thing. Al Sharpton has been out all over media talking about how, with these new DEI executive orders and things that President Trump has put down, he is saying that they should boycott all of these other companies that have decided to stop the DEI practices. So many companies, one of them, including Target, has decided no more DEI. So here's Al Sharpton talking about they're stopping, using these companies and using companies that are continuing with it. One of them is Costco. So I have that here. Let me see here.
Costco better try it. They don't want them white folks to stop shopping at Costco. White folks keep Costco in business.
Well, that's what he's saying here. Here he is.
Corporations came forward and said, we're going to do diversity. We're going to do this because race needs to be dealt with. And for Donald Trump to be able to cancel a commitment they made is an outright affront to the black community, brown community, LGBTQ, gay community, and women that they committed to. So that is why we will stand with those that stand with us. Costco's immediately stepped out and said that they will not back off DEI. On last Monday, Martin Luther King holiday, I announced that for 90 days we're going to research the company that we find that has made the most affront. We will call a boycott. But today we are calling a buy-in. I have bought 100 people $25 gift certificates. We're going shopping at Costco because they've stood with us. people that stand with us, we will stand with them.
$25 in
Yeah.
Costco.
I know. Like, what you gonna do with that? That stuff buying in bulk. With one thing would have been $25.
He mean at the food court. What you gonna buy at Costco with a $25 gift card? Like, clearly he doesn't shop at Costco. Black folks don't shop at Costco, sir. They shop at Sam's. Costco.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. Now, this man is supposed to be a so-called minister. Now, let me tell you guys something. You know, on Papa Politics, I announced many years ago, I stopped shopping at Target when they did all of the pride
Yep.
stuff, the tuck bathing suits, I think it's been about at least 2 years now, 2 or 3 years. I haven't shopped at Target since, and it was a big issue for me. It was tough. It has been tough.
Mhm.
But I haven't shopped there since because of all the pride stuff. But you can't find any of these. So Al Sharpton didn't do a what do you call a boycott?
A bus. Yep.
I don't know anybody. When I was talking to my liberal family members about it, they were like, "Oh, I'm going to Target." But now this DEI stuff. Oh, why are you shopping? Don't shop at Target. This is really embarrassing. It really is.
Yeah, it just shows that that these people have pledged allegiance to their skin color, because Christians, y'all should have stopped. Y'all should have been boycotting with them white folks, because them white folks
Yes, they did.
was boycotting Target. That's why they moved. You remember they moved it to the back.
Right.
Because white folks was in it, and we should have, as Christians and as believers, should have been boycotting with them. But now y'all want to boycott with DEI. I remember, like, Tiffany Montgomery, prophetess Tiffany Montgomery, she was just saying this is a generation that hates God. When y'all want to kill babies and y'all hate God, because for you to not be upset with them having pocket, you remember they had bathing suits with pockets for a penis.
Right.
And y'all didn't get upset.
In kids' departments.
Yeah. And y'all didn't get upset, but you're upset because they're saying that they're now going to focus on merit and not skin color. Right. Isn't that what the Bible calls us to do? He made us all in his image. Black, white, purple, green, like he made us all in the image. The Bible says, let us make man in our own image. So there is not a human being alive that's not made in the image of God. And we have become worshipers of our skin color.
Right. Right. Let me tell you, this has been eye-opening to see how people have maneuvered and moved around this whole thing with Trump. Now, it'd be one thing, especially Christians, if you're Christian and you say, you know what, I can't get with Trump because of, his language and, he's, verbose and things like that. I just don't like him. I don't think he's a good character. But I can't get with Biden either because he supports, this trans agenda, trans in the kids, abortion and things like that. I can't get with him either. So, I'm kind of sitting this one out. But you have Christians who ride hard for Biden.
Yep.
I mean, they're not sitting it out. They're not saying both people are bad. They ride hard for Biden.
And Camilla.
Yeah. And you had here, yes, and Camilla. And you had Trump. Now, this week, he's expected to sign another order that helps parents who are frustrated with taxpayer-funded education, and he's supposed to do something with school choice. That's another thing. President Trump, what has he done? He's restored the border. He's honored the sanctity of life. He's embracing, God's design for the identity of man and woman. I mean, so many things that you would think Christians would be happy about and hold on to. But they're not. They're still, especially Black Christians, are hung up on race.
Yeah. And it's so sad because they're a likening they're likening President Trump to like evil days. Like I'm seeing all these memes saying, "Oh my God, this is going to be a terrible 4 years. This is going to be this and that." And I'm like, do y'all see the things that he's putting forth? Like what they don't understand is God can use anyone. I
Right.
know he's not holy enough for you with your smoking and your drinking and your fornicating self. He's not holy enough for you. Um and really what it is that he's not Democrat. Like he's not Democrat. And so the things that he's putting up into place, you hear them in these quiet little things saying, well, I actually agree with that, or I actually agree with that. But then they will go against him because they just want to be liked and cool. And honestly, that's a very scary place to be, because God said, if you deny me in front of people, I will deny you. Jesus said, I will deny you in front of my Father who is in heaven. And so you can't be riding on these fence. Like you have to be loud and proud about God's agenda. And what people don't understand is the Christian agenda is good for everybody,
Right.
even pagans, even Indians, even people who have other religions. The Christian way blesses a nation. Righteousness exalted the nation.
Right. I totally agree. Once again, the slew of executive orders, they don't simply pave the way for Christians to live out their obedience to God without the retribution that Biden administration guaranteed. They open the door for redemption of some of the most corrupt and sinful policies this nation has endured.
So
You know,
true.
all this, and I hate to keep harping on, abortion and all of this trans stuff and things, but that stuff is the backbone of our Christianity. When you talk about the design for God, man and woman, everything extends from that. Man and woman, husband and wife, father with mother, children, family. It all starts with the idea of man and woman. The design for our bodies is, a man procreates with a woman. All of it starts with that. So when you have people that are sitting here, pushing this Democrat agenda, which, it's not us talking about it. Kamala Harris led. She claimed she was the first person running for president to go to an abortion clinic. I mean, these were their main policies. So it's not us just saying this. This is not good. And Jesus warned about false prophets who come in sheep's clothing. This is not good. Folks,
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and I love what you said, but you said that you're harping on it. You're only harping on it because they harp on it. Like, when did we first of all, when did we exalt who we like to sleep with? Like that it used to be something so private. It
Right.
used to be something, I wouldn't say shameful, but it's almost like, you just don't talk about it. It's a little taboo. And then now they just started like pushing it in your face. I'm so glad that President Trump is getting it out of the classrooms, because as a teacher, if I was a teacher, I wouldn't want to talk about my sex life to a little
Oh
kid,
no.
or talk about their sex life, and they've pushed it. They've been pushing it in our face. And I'm so glad that we're getting to a point where it's like, can we get back to the basics?
Yeah, like normal stuff.
Normal stuff.